So y'all believe those things are real?
Xenophobia detected. This is the real life villain.
Would you believe that a human being and an animal have sex?
What I wanted to know, ne, is that because like I can see you looking good, looking fly, you know, the drip is on,
But
you
don't
know.
suck my dick so
But
I might-
nah, relax, nigga, relax. The fuck's wrong with you? Anywho, that chain, bro. You got them pearls on.
Chain.
I wanna know where you got them from. Yeah, I wanna know where he got them pearls from. Don't you wanna know?
Why,
It's written Kumete, and you would never get that for yourself.
Yawning here.
You wouldn't walk to the shop and be like, "Can I have my surname?" Nah, don't lie.
A
Don't
friend
lie.
of mine, a very good friend of mine, actually bought these for me.
Aww.
Cause like she really.
Was she a boy? Was he a boy or was it a girl? Was it a boy or a girl? A person.
That person.
That person
What
is
does she
a she.
identify as though?
I don't know. You should ask her. Do you know her?
Yeah.
Oh, we
wanna go
know
deeper?
her.
I don't know if you
we?
know her.
Wait, do we know
I know her.
I don't know her. I just. Why you say Y'all shit me. Like what? Anyways, go on, say that. Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Grandpa the Painkiller Loud One in your ears. We're back again with another video. Make sure you stay tuned and interact with us on all social media platforms. We go by at Grandpa the Painkiller with those faces on YouTube, and I go by Mandla_coming on Instagram. As you can see today, I'm not coming alone. We're coming with the panel. Let's see, it's about to go down.
Big Zo.
And you know he's here with your favorite main character. My name is Umasimelane. You can find me on Instagram and at Umasimelane_RSA. Facebook Samgeliso Simelane. And you know I'm here with the pack, and they're all gonna introduce themselves.
Big Zo in the building, coming with all that.
Kali leg.
Konga the picture done nice. Already know. Let's go.
Yes, sir. But then, guys, do you know? Okay, earlier on today, we're having a debate with these guys. They say I'm a villain. But they don't play. So earlier on, these guys called me a villain. Abang.
But what did he do?
They say I'm a villain because when those kids on the street beggars, ask for money, I say no with a smile on my face.
The ones
How
here
can
by
you be
Erica
smiling?
Square.
Listen to this.
Okay.
It's like somebody who comes up to you and then they ask you for money because they want to buy bread, and you smiling while saying no. At least have empathy. At
Wait,
least be like,
you have
yo.
a heart?
Now,
Since
why are you
when-
smiling?
Since when does he have a
Like,
heart?
I'm being nice instead of saying no.
bro,
At least
come on,
now
bro.
you'll have a good day
Come on.
because I
Chill,
was
bro.
smiling.
Imagine, bro, like I come to you, I'm like, yo, my hand broke up with me, and you're like smiling, and you're like, nah, boy, it's gonna be okay.
Like, of course,
Isn't it gonna be okay?
It's a chuckle.
Is
It's
it
not
not?
like a chuckle. Of course, if
Don't
I'm
chuckle,
chuckling,
don't smile, bro.
But yeah.
But the ones here, like I understand the ones here because like with them it's always like a consistent thing. Ever since we came here, it's always been them. You get what I mean? Like they always.
So you don't feel sorry for them anymore.
Nah, no.
But then listen to
No.
this. Listen to this.
The pain healed.
The pain.
Pain healed.
I know, actually. But then I wanted to say this, I was telling you all this story because most Zim nannies, okay, part of the reason why I don't like giving them money, right, is because it has a spiritual connotation. But I also confirm this because I saw this other tweet, on Twitter, not looking for the other side of Twitter, which is the dark side of Twitter. They say most Zim nannies that you'll hire in Gauteng are doppelhangers, first of all. There's a lot of people who hire Zimbabwean nannies all over the place, right? And they're doppelhangers. They are dead in Zimbabwe, but they're alive and working here in Mzansi, taking care of yourselves, team, us. The money you pay them goes to a particular individual who owns them, including the street beggars in the streets. Now, but it's almost like they are all these dead people. It's almost like a holiday. They are being used. Now, all the money that you give them goes to that particular individual. At some extent, it's like even the ones in the street, they go to the it's almost like my calling. How
So,
should
are you calling them zombies?
I mean, I didn't say that. Do you call them zombies?
No, I want to know
I
what you're
see
saying,
dead
boy. If you're calling them zombies, I
Yeah.
because
Uh-huh.
you can't be saying they dead in some province and then they're alive here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying because this other girl that confirmed this actually, how I know it's true. This girl said she saw her mother on the street who passed away 2016. On the street in Joburg. And she ran away.
Definitely a
you see,
zombie.
like she ran away, she was chasing her, trying to talk to her, and she ran away.
Because she knew, bro. Now that's definitely a zombie, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I'm saying.
A zombie. People fake their own death these days.
Like Tupac.
We've watched SBC1. If you know SBC1, boy, since you was a kid, bro, you know those shows. They'll teach you things.
What, Ngempela?
Yeah. I don't know what the show was called, but
It's
it was
called
always
Ngempela.
those short movies, maybe 1
Yeah.
hour long.
Stories.
You get what I'm saying? And it's telling you about the stories in the hood. So it's like, you know what people do in the hood. You get what I'm saying? People can take your body and you're still alive, but you're dead at the same time.
They can actually kill you.
Yeah.
Konalen took to I don't know what's in English, ne? But I'm a Salamus. Know that thing, they can make you become like hallucinate in that moment and they take everything you own. Kind of like what
That's
they did
dark
to my
magic,
student.
though.
And then he lost his phone and his student cards and his wallet. That's what happened to him.
Yo,
basically.
Spaz, bro, wanna tell us his name
You
and
know
his
what I'm
ID
saying? No, I'm not
number?
gonna say. Because how he explained that robbery, how it happened. To me, it sounds like what I've been hearing about Amasalamus in Durban, all those things. Because once you're in having an
In
encounter
trance,
with,
yeah.
it's almost like you are vivid, you forget everything, and then they tell everything quick.
Now they control you, go into hallucination.
In hallucination.
So y'all believe those things are real?
But it has, okay, before I even
Bro,
read
yeah, in
ne?
this life you
Yeah.
can't explain. There's so much things you can't explain in this life. So it's not, you can't say like these things are not real because there are a lot of things that are explainable. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything is possible, but there's a lot of things that are possible, bro.
It is possible,
bro,
but
because-
before I even read this, right, I already remember even earlier on this year, I told you that the reason why I don't give these people money, what I heard this other time, you know, when you give them your money, it's almost like these people already have spiritual connotations, right? It's almost like not necessarily chow your money, they like
They black you.
like they don't bad luck to your bank balance, basically. To your finances alcohol. And it's almost like they chow your money. Every money that you get, you don't see your money and all those
But
things.
that's lame.
Yeah, what happens because they are using them most. It goes to that particular, just giving them a R1 coin. It's like, it's not a thing of like, I don't like them. I used to feel sorry for them, even the ones that don't have legs.
Okay,
But now I don't feel sorry for them.
Saying?
No!
Do you get what I'm saying? Even the way he's saying, he's smiling. Why are you smiling, bro? You are the villain, though. You are the villain at the
You're
end
not
of the
making it a
day.
thing, that's why I'm
Who's making it a thing? Why were you laughing?
Let me just.
We look
But
at
I actually like I do understand both sides of the story, and I understand like some people may genuinely need help, may genuinely like be poor, and they genuinely need your help, and I understand why a person would advocate for you to like
But then,
help them and
That's
shit
not
like
my
that.
problem at the
But
end
I
of the
also
day.
understand your Salamu's side of the story.
besides even the spiritual side, sorry
Yeah.
to cut you off, ne? It's like, at the end of the day, I didn't make you to be on the street. The only thing that I can do is to pray for you. I put you in my prayers, ne? On top of that,
Not in your
you
point.
number one, most of the people that are being in the streets, it's basically by choice, unless it's the ones that actually don't have homes, which in most cases is people who entered the country illegally. If we're looking at it in the broad concept, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, yo,
I feel like there's xenophobia. What do
no,
we think?
actually, I'm gonna.
How-
go to
how-
my
how-
parents'
how
roots.
is it- how is
I'm not
xenophobic, though?
xenophobic. I'm not xenophobic.
It's not. It's not being xenophobic.
People
You're
leave the
actually-
countries because of the poor circumstances in
And
their own
South Africa
countries.
is rich. How?
We're still
It's not
stuck.
the rich.
On what
People
universe
get
is
better
South Africa
opportunities
rich?
here
What
than in their own
Exactly.
countries.
Opportunities of the Salamuzi.
Salamuzi de China.
Nah,
You know
besides
what I
that,
mean?
let's be serious. Besides that, the only reason why people leave their countries is because of the poor circumstances.
And then they say
And
they're lazy.
they get better opportunities, bro. You've seen with the Pakistanis, Nigerians, Angolas, like, bro,
That's
everybody
the very
comes
reason we are
to South
underemployed in South
Africa
Africa. There's a lot high rate
to make money. You get what I'm saying?
It increases
Even
our
if they don't open
population,
shops, people
bro.
come here to study. They become lecturers, they become teachers. you
Yeah,
get what I'm
half
saying?
of, I've never seen a not a South African, but even in the school, I can hear by the accent that no, this one,
I always tell my friends.
I mean,
always
with
tell my
passport,
friends,
everyone.
most of the lecturers are
renew
not
citizenship.
Africans.
I'm told.
Most of the lecturers in SA, they're not South African.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
That's why they
You
say
always
that we
have
are
them.
lazy most. They say we are lazy.
Yeah.
But then how are we
Those
gonna
people
get
came
those
back then,
jobs?
though.
But the people that are coming from South Africa mostly are assistant lecturers, tutors, because they are chowing our spaces. I'm not saying this to act like maybe South Africans, I condone South Africans for this, but like already with the GNU thing, they're trying to Operation Kutula the way. I wanted to speak about that while we're still on the note of people getting into our country. Ne? There's a video I saw of Nigerians who are occupying properties in the sectional title schemes in suburban areas, right? Even like Sentinel, I'm a Nigerian. And a friend of mine recently purchased a property in Hani. This is the person's friend she was treating, right? In Honeydew or Honey Park, right? But she cannot move in. Illegal migrants are residing at the apartment. I saw this because there was a video. That lady was actually screaming at the evidence. That lady was literally screaming at that nigga. Like, that nigga didn't wanna... Okay, listen to this.
Say it again. Tell Mackenzie, tell him. Tell Mackenzie. I said, tell Mackenzie that you said he must come here. Tell Mackenzie.
She's chasing away this lady, the Nigerian, because he doesn't want to pay rent. And the guy, instead of being apologetic, he's pumping her. He's even being disrespectful to the Minister of Sports and Agriculture and saying that I'm not scared of him and you can come in. There's a law in South Africa, meaning that they are entitled to all the things that are being in South Africa. You get what I'm saying? So, this is just a clip. Please stop the clip, bro.
Getting messages.
You guys pissed.
I feel like it might be the
Yo.
person who bought you the pearls.
Do you think?
We never know.
Do you think?
Never know.
But then that's what I'm saying.
But yo, the nigga is pissed, bro.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Why you it's not even your country. You don't have a right to be mad.
Well,
Nah, but
with our stupid constitution,
Xenophobia detected.
South Africa
because
belongs
this-
to all
okay,
who
this-
live in it.
sorry.
I feel like to sensitive topics, you should just watch your tone.
No, it's being honest.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. I'm not being xenophobic. I've been exposed to people from the other countries. Actually,
I don't
have a
give a
good
fuck
friend.
about those people,
I have a
because
good
most of
friend
those people are very
I have a
rude.
good friend
Like, I'm
from
not
a
gonna
neighboring
pretend that I
country
like
in
them,
South
but-
Africa.
Yeah.
Listen to
what I'm
this.
saying?
Listen to this. I have a good friend
just
from a
saying,
neighboring country in
be
South
sincere.
Africa. You get what I'm saying? But she came into South Africa the legal route. You get what I'm saying? She got citizenship. She did all the papers. That's what I'm fighting
nah,
for.
but wait, how do you know if maybe he got the same way in?
Judging by the look of things, why you renting without a lease and you don't want to move?
Lease,
Even his
black people
attitude
don't
and anger.
do leases,
If you
man.
had a proper citizenship, you wouldn't be angry if you must stand a cloche. You would go away.
Nah,
and find another place.
you know how things go in the hood, bro. Like,
It's not in
There
the
are no
hood. It's
leases,
suburban areas. It's not in the hood.
Let me
It's
see.
in suburban areas. In Honeydew.
regardless, you know how play people too. There's no way.
But then that's how it
The
is.
whole
bro.
lease.
That's just how it is. But then it makes me think about what's happening with the whole debate with South Africa. Me, I wouldn't feel anything for them. Sorry if you're not asking me.
You
But
know what I'm saying? This is the real life villain.
You would
No, guys.
you would still chase him out.
Maybe huh?
You would still chase him
No,
out.
go on the streets. It's not like I want to move into my place.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to move into my place. It has nothing to do with feelings. It's just business. You get what I'm saying? It's nothing personal. You get what I'm saying? So you can't expect me to feel an inch for you. You get what I'm saying? Already South Africa was led for 30 years by ANC, which is ranked the 16th most corrupt organization out of 7,000 worldwide countries. It's
Number
16.
16 of 60.
Is he?
16 out of 7,000 countries.
At least we
Mabena
excel in
disappoint
something
me
as a
again.
country.
Disappointment again, my
saying?
brother.
You know what she's saying? At least what do
We
you
excel
say?
in something as a country.
Nah, that's a cock thing to excel in. bro.
But that's why.
Like being corrupt, like nah, bro. Like South
Nah,
Africa will always
It
disappoint.
just means if there's anything we know how to do as a
But
country,
have you realized
it's to be
Have you realized South Africa always thrives in the negative thing, like Oma rape,
yo, yeah.
gangs? They're always on the list. But when it comes to being the richest country, like they're not there.
How are we gonna be rich if we have unemployment?
How are we
How
gonna
are
be
we
rich
gonna be rich if ANC is
the government is
still in power?
corrupt? Don't go too far.
How are we going
Let's
to
say
be
the government-
Still on
rich
that
if
note,
us as the
Tabang,
youth?
please elaborate further about the GNU thing with the president that you were.
Yeah, Tabang has been
Because
active,
isn't it
been
right now
listening,
we have
research.
the GNU. We just had to cut because
Yeah.
our airtime was shy. But like I didn't hear you properly about that. You said you see the GNU. We're speaking about ANC right
Yes,
now,
yes, yes.
which forms the majority part of the GNU.
GNU.
And then I even heard this. Ne? Helen Zille actually called it like broadly said this. The GNU is just a term that they use to cover up the fact that this is a coalition between ANC and DA.
Yeah.
So it's MK not that baba blindfolded. Fanele ukuthi baba nika usweet water bazoleba bathu yabo umuntu inji ithamba libeleti ubale
No, I feel like can I be blunt? As a country, we fucked ourselves. Yeah, we fucked ourselves. That's the thing. As the youth, we fucked ourselves when
How?
we voted the DA in. Julius
vote?
is here.
DA in.
No, I didn't. Most I'm just saying that the ones that
What is
did.
it?
No, I'm not even gonna kid
Let's
you.
be honest,
I am
who
a proud
voted?
non-voter.
Who voted on the panel?
I am a proud non-voter.
Who voted on the panel?
I vote for university
didn't
elections
vote.
only.
You get what I mean? But I'm just saying that
that doesn't
whoever
count.
voted
Nah,
and
who
whoever voted the DA in, you
Oh,
fucked
no,
us
who?
as a country.
But if you don't vote, don't complain. But it's a complaint.
So we are gonna complain because the people who are voting are stupid. No, they need to be
But
told.
it's-
They need to be told.
you can say
To-
that?
Nah, I just said
thinking
that.
back.
You can say
I just said that. The people
could
who
you
are
vote
voting,
for DA oppressors?
listen, you understand what I mean. They don't understand the blood that was shed. There was actually blood
why
shed in
people
this country.
already I
You
spoke
get what
about
I
the
mean?
fact that
For years and
Capetonians.
years, bro. Think about
Capetonians.
it. DA
Wait,
was
so who
in
votes
control
for
of
DA?
Cape Town.
It's
Only
like
Cape
100%
Town. But people in Khayelitsha did not have water. They don't have a clean supply of food. They don't have any of the basic needs in South Africa.
Don't
And they
overtalk on
were,
each other, fam.
bro, I get what you're saying, but yo, DA, bruh, who the fuck voted DA in?
I'm
yo,
telling you,
said-
the
he
colored
said-
people, the white people, and the Capetonians. Fight me if you want, but that's the people who I believe voted for the DA.
Yeah. Can you please
said-
elaborate on that fact?
Do you know how many people live in Cape Town?
that a human sperm cell that has
But then
28
Cape
I
Town
know
is the
that.
biggest province in
But-
terms of our population.
Yes, but it-
That's why even the huge majority of people.
Yeah, but the GNU thing, Ramaphosa has been owning the state companies. Everything.
Like the supposed to own.
Oh, that thing that is.
he's gonna own them.
But like you said, didn't you say?
So he doesn't even have
Beginning of the
to
year.
consult to the parliament or anything.
I said that.
He's a businessman.
You
You
get what
fall
I'm
under
saying?
him basically.
I said
Because
that.
now there's too many people involved, so you see, so they
That
might
nigga's
be, the
a
companies
businessman.
might be too vulnerable. I
He's not a
think.
president.
Guys.
So I think it makes sense
Dunia
why
is
why
stressing
we under the
South
president,
Africa.
but
That's
not
a team.
Ramaphosa.
That's a thing. Asithi ukuthambisa. Let me tell you who are the most streamed rappers of July on Spotify this
Okay.
this month, July 2024.
This month?
Yes,
July.
the last month, you get what I'm saying?
Oh, last month.
Yes. So with 1.15 billion.
Champagne poppy.
Obvious.
Champagne poppy.
Wait.
Drake, motherfuckers.
You're lying. Drake again.
Killing Eminem with 1.14 billion views.
Drake.
Travis Scott becoming
Champagne
number 3 with
popping.
1.01 billion.
Drake.
I wasn't
That's what
here.
I'm talking
I wasn't
about,
here. Last episode, but I'm here now. Real champagne poppy stand. Don't play with me. Big
Real thick right
But nah, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? If you ask him who was in his Spotify rap, Drake is gonna be there.
Because
Listen, am I lying?
Nah, it's cap.
Am I lying?
It's cap.
Tabang, you showed us your Spotify rap and Drake was there. Tabang,
You have two accounts.
you get what I'm saying? It
Still,
doesn't
okay, let me
matter.
tell you.
He's in one of them
Nah, I have
accounts.
two accounts. Drake becomes streams with the free one. I don't use the free one.
Yeah.
So when I'm desperate, I listen to maybe Drake because they force me. What I'm gonna listen to?
Do you
bro.
believe that?
Devil
I don't
is a
know.
liar. He is
If that's
69
what
God.
you think.
If Tabang plays music,
Nah,
wouldn't he
but-
play
But
Drake
now,
last
for
year?
real, I have two accounts. I have two accounts.
You have two
On the
accounts.
other one, yeah, he was there. But on my main one, he was not there.
Okay.
But does it matter?
Thing is,
It does matter, bro.
Oksalayo,
He's still dead.
That's my point.
get
But then
what I'm
Travis
saying?
Scott was
Ever
number. Wait,
domain.
let's not over talk on each other. But then Travis Scott was number 3 with 1.0 billion.
Obviously,
listens.
he's supposed to be number
At
one.
least Tabang has
Probably his last
because he's the dick rider of Travis Scott.
What?
That's
Yo.
Kendrick Lamar.
Thank you.
Has 909 million listens because Drake actually boosted his career with the whole piece. He murdered. I heard you on the last episode. I was watching the last episode. You said because Drake.
What?
No, what I was saying.
Yo,
it's
What?
because
we're
Drake.
gonna be honest, bro.
What?
He killed him.
Nobody listened to yo. Is Kendrick Lamar wasn't in any of your Spotify raps? Am I lying? So what are you talking about?
I mean, hallelujah.
So what are you talking about?
He only
Hallelujah.
went back.
He only went back to listen to
Oh,
Kendrick
for
Lamar
his new
because of the
song.
beef. No, don't say nah.
It was
because
the
it's
revival
facts.
of his
It's
career.
facts. It's facts.
No,
Nobody was
you
listening
get
to
that.
Kendrick
Yeah.
for this couple of
You get
months
that,
or
yeah.
couple of years
Yeah, you get that.
until the beef.
You get that.
Yeah.
You
So
get
don't
that.
say Drake.
Wait,
You
what are
get
you
that.
doing? Are you dick
But
riding?
the fact is,
Drake.
he's the
Like,
best.
Yes.
No.
Out of the two,
Yeah, he
he's the
made
best.
Nobody showing his dick on internet.
on IG. Yeah.
You see, we're going out of topic again.
Nah, but like yo, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day,
It doesn't matter.
Kendrick
You get what I'm
Lamar is
saying?
better than him.
How
bro.
can
Ex-
how
It
Lyrical.
cannot matter. It does not matter, but the numbers
He's
are
better,
coming
bro.
to it,
You
number
can't
one.
say it's better than him because that nigga is a, how can I say, conscious rapper. You get what
And
I'm
that's
saying?
not a bad thing.
And that's not a bad thing. And Drake
That's why
is not a
J. Cole is
conscious
not
rapper.
here because him and J. Cole are on the same lane.
They don't make the same type of music even.
Drake is
But
in
it
every
just means that
audience,
if Kendrick had to switch to the type of music that Drake does, then
Do you think he would satisfy? Do you think he would? No, he would
He
not.
does.
He would not.
Devil is a liar, he is 69 God. Bro, devil is a liar, you is 69 God.
Yo, this kid is not.
Hey,
No,
hey,
that- like, that's his rapping.
Dog, you can dick right
No,
in your
there's a difference between genre
Devil is
and
a
rapping
liar, you
style.
are 69
That's his
God.
rapping style.
Nah.
That's his rapping style.
But now he stepped out of his comfort zone.
Comfort zone.
Yeah.
That's
He
not
doesn't-
how
He doesn't dance-
stepping out of your comfort zone.
kind of
If you rap on the
clap
beats
bangers.
that you come
Does
from,
Kendrick Lamar
You
clap
can
bangers?
Euphoria,
please.
for example.
Yeah,
come
he does.
from-
He have clap bangers before.
Listen to
Did he
what I'm
have clap
saying.
bangers
Listen to
before?
what I'm saying.
Right now, people are singing these songs in clubs.
He doesn't have
They're
clap
actually
bangers.
singing it. It didn't have them.
Worldwide, it's an
But
But this song,
anthem.
it's an
National
anthem. Tanko,
anthem.
they're
For who?
singing these songs. I
For
didn't
who?
even say like.
For everyone.
For people who are
Go to
Drake
TikTok.
haters.
No man, they played it in Joyce in Toronto. They played it in
I showed
Joyce
you a video. Listen,
in Toronto.
Listen, I showed you a video
so they-
where they played a thingy song, a Kendrick song, and after that Kendrick song, they played a Drake song. They played Travis Scott and Drake Meltdown. What happened? The crowd still.
Nah, one video out of thousands.
That's my point.
It's
Everybody,
not about
every new,
that.
every
It's not
new, even
about
kids.
that.
That's how you know this
It's
is
not
really-
about that.
Even kids. I saw this other video.
You're like,
Kids.
devil is a liar.
You get what I'm saying? Dog.
You will forever listen Drake.
They not like us.
But
You will forever listen Drake, bro.
Number 5, my nigga.
Fuck number 5. Drake is
That's
number 1.
Kanye. How can you say fuck
You
Kanye?
see the
With
crazy,
none of
the crazy niggas are number 5 now. Now I'm spazzing because, bro.
What do you mean the
can't
crazy
be saying
nigga?
Drake is whacker than Kendrick Lamar
Oh, we
if he won.
That's stepped away.
But then after
Try,
that,
rest.
Okay, Kanye West
Drake
actually
fans,
killed
rest.
it.
Please.
Nah, don't
Uh-huh.
say Drake.
And then while we listen.
Wait.
It's the same. It's the same
Don't
as saying.
overtalk on each
It's
other,
the same
bro.
as saying. Bro, let's talk about careers then. Who's had a better
What's
run?
this? GTA?
No, I'm talking about between
He's the
Drake,
richest black man.
Drake and
He's black on
Kendrick.
it.
No,
You
not
said
there.
careers.
Not
He's
there.
the most successful.
I'm not there. I'm talking about
Who's the most
Drake,
successful?
Drake and Kendrick. Who's the most successful?
Okay, it's obvious. I mean, the other one is a woman beater, and the other one
Yeah,
is a
don't tell me
pedophile.
about women.
But then,
No, Drake is not a pedophile. Also, he's way too famous for that, bro.
but
What do you
it was-
mean?
It was
So people wouldn't have known.
Isn't Kendrick way too famous to be a woman beater too?
But he
because
was
he's still
exposed.
portraying what his dad
was
used to do with his
exposed.
mom.
Can you think he's an activist? You think he's an activist? He's not.
And then he makes a song about the whole scenery. Because let's be honest, we cried together was just, you see a back and forth between your hand. So we actually, it is a fetish for him when they fight. Because in the end, I'm gonna fuck you, bitch.
Drake said he likes sick shit. Maybe it's true. We don't know.
See, 69
I'm
gone.
done. No.
But then
Don't
Kanye
say
is number
69
3.
God,
Kanye is number 5, I mean.
Yeah, he had to be there, he had to be there.
While we're still on the Kanye note, do you know that Kanye West is dropping Vultures 2 with Ty Dolla Sign last week?
Nah,
He
but
dropped it last week Friday.
Oh,
Did he drop it?
Yes, he dropped it last week Friday.
what? Drop.
Yes. Have
We
you
were
listened
supposed
to
to.
it? It
I
dropped.
didn't listen
Nah,
to
you
it.
lying.
You haven't listened to
I
it?
didn't
Nah,
see
you
it
can't.
anyway.
I did,
Last week.
Nobody
Lie,
talked about
lie.
it. Which
Last week Friday.
If nobody
Yeah.
talked about it, it's whack.
No, it's not.
Nah.
I mean, last week Friday on the 2nd
don't.
of August.
If you don't see it on TikTok, you don't see it on Instagram, you don't see it
Last
trending.
week Friday on
It's
the
whack.
2nd of August.
It's whack.
Let's be
It's whack.
Friday on the 2nd of August.
Are you sure it dropped?
tomorrow.
devil is
Okay,
a liar.
then
There's
let's move on
69
back.
gods.
Are you sure it dropped?
Hey,
You know what
hey.
happened, guys? In Eastern Cape, people are doing
Nah, I
a
would have
whole
known
shit
about it,
big
bro.
bad. But then y'all didn't get it, fam, because we post on Mondays, on Wednesdays, I mean.
Next
we,
week.
We get on Friday. So I told you prior.
Oh,
But
I
then let's
forgot.
move on. Let's move on. What I gave you the date. What
I didn't do
okay,
that.
can I ask you a question? Would you believe
Why would
that,
you just do that
why
to
you
us?
talking over the mic? You know what I'm saying? And then, okay, I was still asking, would you believe that a human being and an animal have sex?
Yo, yeah.
People
Yo,
are weird.
I once saw a video that traumatized me for life. I
I
will
saw one
never
also.
trust white
You know what
women
happened?
around horses.
Sorry.
I will never.
Someone watch too much porn. Let's just be honest.
Wait, no. I legit saw that video.
Can't find that
No, I
anywhere.
was on the net.
Can't find that
Wait,
anywhere.
Yo,
Nah.
yo.
Chill.
We can't find it anywhere. And then random, nah.
Just a random night.
Twitter.
Deep searches.
Deep section, right?
Like I told you, she knows all the categories. But then listen to this.
I want one.
You know, in Eastern Cape, in Eastern Cape, a whole sheep, right? It's Kabu, Kabang. Give birth to a human being.
Cap.
I'm telling you, I saw the video live. I'll show you.
Again, you always come
It's a video.
A video.
I saw the video. Like
So
you
don't
were
look
there,
one.
a kid. Yeah, but let me see. I
saw
didn't
video.
record it, but let me go to my bookmarks. I'll show you. Me, I don't lie. I don't lie. Me,
You better not be lying,
evidence,
sir.
Are you gonna show us a video?
I'm telling you.
Giving birth.
Yo, a full human
Oh,
being.
yeah.
A
Human
full
being.
nut.
Nah, there's a kid in this house that got pregnant.
But why would the grandmas be spazzing like that if it was not a me? Igushi zaluntu.
Alumtu.
Jabu. I'm scared of boy.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you what happened. There was a teenager in the house
Yes.
that got pregnant and gave birth, and then they put their baby there.
Do you think?
Nah, someone. I don't think.
Like, I mean, if we're all gonna come up with conspiracy theories, we might as well explore that option.
Facts.
It could have happened, you get what I mean? I mean, on what sense, biologically, logically, and in every other sphere of nature,
possible.
will you find that a human sperm cell that has 28 cells within it was able to fertilize a sheep sperm cell that probably has
Okay.
56 something cells in it? Make it make sense. Please, can we please make it make sense?
Make it make sense.
On what universe?
Make it make sense.
Like, make it make sense.
What I'm telling you is what I saw.
Yes, what
I
is what
believe.
no.
Mfana no Thomas.
Hey.
Do you know Thomas?
Izele ingane
Do you know
lapha.
Thomas?
Ingane.
What I see is what
What I Thomas.
You see, like,
I'm like, what?
let's start.
Yo.
Almost went
We thought you were gonna show us. We thought you were gonna show us the sheep giving birth.
But
Exactly.
why would people be spazzing on it?
Nah,
Wait,
bro.
come
When
on.
it the
That
actual
can't be
sheep,
it.
bro.
It is what it is.
So
That's
you
what I
see,
saw.
so my theory actually makes so much sense.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Doesn't make so
Yeah,
makes sense, but I'm
You know what
It
they
does
say?
make so
you know
much.
What they
Yeah,
say?
I know.
A hypothesis is not hasn't been proven.
It can't be a theory,
You get what
okay.
I'm saying? There's
Yeah.
a theory and then there's a hypothesis. Right
Yeah.
now,
Check
what
the
you're
comment
saying,
section.
Yeah, I saw the comment section and people are actually saying, "I will went to Galan." Young Tall, because what's Gualing? And you know, Eastern Cape, they've been known for Miyazan.
So I must see.
For
But then,
Phefumula amasimba.
that's too much, that's too much.
lawyer. Listen, people are lawyering outside. They're
Yo.
practicing dark magic. But is that
Lawyering.
we go to churches, but sometimes the people who go to churches are the biggest witches. And church is a scam. That's the reason I stopped going to church. You
Even
know
the
what? Let me
pastor.
prove that. Let me prove that. Huh?
I mean the pastor.
Yes, you speaking about
Yes.
pastors. Babe Zotumo's dad is a pastor, and I was watching this other interview where Babe Zotumo was speaking about his dad. Listen to this.
Philele abazalwane, right? Uthi i-case besiphilela abazalwane, right? Uthi abazalwane bazothini? Sometimes mekuthi abanikelanga esontweni
If they don't prove it.
sekumele ngingayi esikoleni because angisanayo imali yokugibela anginayo ukuthi ubaba mhlawumbe akakwazi ukufaka esikoleni because abazalwane badiniwe but angeke nje ngesinikele namhlanje ngesinikele. So I think I was tired. Ngangisengikhathele ngithi no ngifuna ukuphila impilo yami mina. Ngibaba ngihlalise phansi ngifuna ukuphila ngifuna ukuyodansa ngifuna eklabhini.
Yes. So what she's saying basically, she's bluntly saying that she
The
would,
business.
if the congregant didn't do their offerings right in that month, she would not that month, that week she wouldn't go to school because she doesn't have money for transport.
transport.
So then that means she's bluntly saying that her dad was a pastor, but the church was a business. So so the money that we give out there is basically a salary to pastors. But when you remember, we go back to the Bible. I was reading this book. Listen, I'm still cooking. Yeah. We go back to the Bible. Yeah. Jesus was preaching God's word. Was he getting paid or given food? Okay, back then it was bartering, right? Was it getting paid? No, because God in the Bible initially tells you that you should praise Him and put faith in Him and all that, and continue preaching His word. But there's no other. Okay, I remember on the 10 Commandments, He says you should bring your offerings in an altar. You get what I'm saying? Of built with stones that aren't like, they're not like built in like hand. There were no hands laid on it. Basically raw and sea stones. You get what I'm saying? And then you should put them where you're not sitting on a chair, but you go back to your knees. You get what I'm saying? So if you're gonna, that money is not for you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Even if there is money, offerings, it doesn't have to be money, but then it's not for the family to be feeding off. I don't know what you think about it.
It's for who then?
Yo,
Okay, for
see,
instance,
this whole business thing in JI is very
that's why I
deep,
stopped
né?
going to church.
maybe also just a business at the end of the day.
Like,
Yeah.
isn't everything a business lately?
Everything's a business.
I mean, Pastor
School.
Kushili just
But wait, can I say this? I think even maybe Jesus got paid some way. Not wait, can I say like? Can I say how? Can I say how?
how?
Nah.
You see, Tabang is an atheist and he's talking
Nah,
about
dude.
religion.
Okay, before
I mean, like for
Let
sure,
me cook.
for sure, this nigga, for sure, Jesus, like, he was given a place to stay for free, 24-hour service for sure. I'm sure about that. And then free food.
No,
bro.
you're right, because they would
Free
never
food,
write
bro.
that.
Like,
Okay, but
and,
he
and
was
wait,
like,
but in the back then, that was valuable. That was the thing. Bro.
okay, maybe they might have done that, but
They were paying him. They wouldn't have done to nobody. There were people who were living on the streets for sure by back then.
And you're being honest because now
They do it for
now when he
certain-
speaks about the
They
24-hour
pay to
service,
certain people. Bro.
it makes me think there were prostitutes in the Bible. From back then, people committed such sins. So when Jesus was walking, think about it, amen, hallelujah. The Spirit of God is walking down on me. When he was walking around Jerusalem
Your mom is a
around those
pastor,
times,
PK.
nah,
don't be making jokes.
no, I'm not making
She's a
jokes.
PK though.
I'm not making jokes. When he was walking around, the Bible said he did not commit any sin. It did not say that Jesus was not human. And we know that it is a human aspect of us to commit sin. So he came and he reincarnated as a human into this world. And think about it. He left home when he was only 12 years old. So that means at that age he was like, Mom, Dad, fuck this, I'm leaving.
No, but he didn't say that.
You get what I
He
mean?
didn't say fuck.
Yeah, he didn't say
But
fuck
can
though,
you
but
make
he
for
left
something?
home. He left
No,
home
but
at
it's the
such
thing of like,
there's so many things that are sus about
bro,
it.
I have a job to do. I know why I came onto this earth. It's not
Nah.
a thing of, no, but her mom knew, his mom, not her, his mom knew that he was son of the Almighty.
Imagine your
You
girlfriend
get what
coming
I'm
up
saying?
to you and saying, I'm pregnant, but y'all never had sex and she's a virgin.
Hey, yo.
Let's start there. Wait, let's start
Already
there.
You
that's
don't know
the
Jesus.
issue.
You don't know Jesus at the point.
We don't know God. We
Do you know God
nothing.
though?
I don't know. Does you know God? Someone verify.
No.
Now,
Bro,
like the
I
Bible.
hate arguing with Tabam
Read the
because
Bible.
he makes everything funny, which is not supposed to be a joke.
Debate for the whole year, man.
Yeah, let's
But
not talk
just
about
move
religion,
on.
bro. Let's
No,
not talk about
Dallas
it.
was Washa was stroke. Oh, Dallas got hit by a stroke.
You.
Moment of silence.
Les the rapper.
Yes. But you know what's the funny thing?
I'm not laughing.
Listen, like,
I'm not
okay,
laughing.
can I finish the story,
not.
right? Dallas got hit by a stroke, which led to his family asking for fundraising to pay for his medical
No,
bills.
we're not
Huh.
Wait.
We're not doing that.
Wait.
They turned it into a money laundering
You
scheme.
know what I'm saying? On top of that, this guy has
Sure.
been throwing, I know, house parties, all white house parties.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to get to.
But
Bro.
then there was a connotation. Listen, they didn't actually ask the world. They were actually backtracking that because everybody was spazzing on like, why would you ask for money? Kanti lol. They now trying to control the narrative and they're saying actually it was friends and family who were wanting to contribute. You get what I'm saying? But then my question is, listen, when you actually get in a stroke, I won't say how I know this. I've seen it like happen like real life. It sometimes is induced. Mind you, Diles was a weed, no, not a weed person, but like not weed, a drug person like that. He was exposed to a lot of substances. According to my knowledge, for instance, Xanax, if you take more than enough antidepressants, you can get in a stroke mode, getting shocked. It would be a reason. Maybe he was depressed like Jay Molly. It's just that he wanted to Ricky himself and got a stroke instead. And now he's laying on a hospital bed. I'm not saying that's true. That is my like synopsis of this whole situation. I'm not gonna say anything further.
Uzbule.
How old is that nigga?
Nah, but
He's had a failed rap career for years. I don't even know how long old he is. McG tried to revive him by interviewing him, but that didn't work because he done made McG smoke.
Nah, but
and
I
he
feel
didn't
like-
take that seriously. You get what I'm saying? So,
I feel like you should have paid.
huh?
I feel like you should have paid towards his
What?
towards his account.
How can you be a person who has so much money and don't have simple thing like a medical aid? You get what I'm saying? But then it brings me to
Facts,
to
though.
think about you see
39
mental health.
years.
39 years away.
He's very young to be getting stroke.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Because it sometimes is induced of heart problems.
It's the
But that's
all
why-
white
Nah.
party.
You see, it all stems on
Even
what?
if it is, right? That nigga doesn't have heart problems.
You get what I'm saying? You can't be smoking weed like that if you had heart problems. But it brings me down to this mental health. You see, within okay, they always say that we use mental health as a label to just be lazy and all those things. But let's be honest, amongst artists and creatives and the people of this, especially being in university and real life expectations when things,
Bro.
you are bound to get depressed already just by living in a room. Okay, let's look at our rest life settings, right? We are confined in a room, in a small room, according to a prison. You're not being sent in what's it, confirmatory. When you are, if you did up, you fought and whatsoever, they send you in whatsoever to actually restructure. That whole process makes you crazy and delusional. So if you are said you are actually being put in a room like this, which is small and confined and small, of course you are bound to be depressed. You get what I'm saying?
Controlled building.
Get what I'm saying?
Oh.
You are Puma, we are Gen, we are Lana, we are Gonki Lan. How are you going to study when there's a bed here? We are actually, depression is not, okay, people use the word depression as a label. But you know, okay, I recently thingied myself in a mental hospital, right? I admitted myself there. But then what made me, I didn't admit myself because I was crazy and depressed, right? It's good to have a person actually configure your mind. Because what they say is that just like how you take your brain to gym, your body gymming and trying to exercise and eat and all that, you have to exercise your muscle, your brain. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so if you're not gonna exercise your brain, of course it's gonna, you know, law of use and disuse. It's gonna function it up. That's why we have a lot of people who are alcoholics. narcissists, undiagnosed, that is. You get what I'm saying? They just don't know. Because we believe that if you have a problem, drink it away.
Shove it down.
With alcohol, that is. So, I don't understand why people actually say mental health is just a thing, and it's like...
It's not a thing, bro. It's a big thing. It's like it's an issue.
It's a real
It's an
issue.
issue, even, yeah. It's an issue.
It causes people's lives.
I mean, Ricky Rick is still dead, and everybody acts like they care.
What do you mean still?
Okay.
What do you mean still?
Were you hoping he was gonna
stay dead,
reincarnate?
I mean, I think he was
Ricky
putting...
Rick.
That's Jesus' job.
I mean, Tupac was... Yeah, but then...
That's a different thing.
Yeah, but I was saying, though, Jesus was paid also.
Huh?
You wouldn't have
What? Okay, let's not go to that. Let's go back. Let's not go back to that. Well, you see, like how Jesus was killed, eh? He was killed as
Now
a
I'm laughing at him,
sacrifice.
bro.
He was killed as a
Kokota.
sacrifice, right? You know who else was killed, man, as a sacrifice in South Africa?
Yes, Steve Biko,
Yeah?
Chris Hani.
Let's
Yes.
speak about that. The second one is what
Yes.
I'm about to talk about.
Oh, Chris
I
Hani.
have a scoop on how he was killed.
Oh yeah.
You remember we were speaking about Mandela that day
Yeah.
when we ended the show off cam?
Which one, the real one or?
That is a sellout.
Okay.
Okay, listen.
Interview. Jump right into the interview, and the first question I want to ask you is, I think the big important question is, why did you kill Chris Hani?
Chris Hani was a hardline communist who was determined at all costs, even to laying the country to waste to achieve his political aims. He was a radical. He was uncontrollable by the ANC hired authorities. He was a man who targeted civilians in preference to military targets. And as far as we were concerned, he was public enemy number one.
Well, we'll delve into the Chris Hani topic a bit later in the interview, but
You know what I'm saying? Basically,
Can I play for Chaba?
He was a radical.
Yeah.
They knew they could not control him.
You don't have to put it on the mic again.
the first question I want to ask
You get what I'm saying? You see, who's the high power leaders of ANC at that time? Nelson Mandela, obviously. So basically, what this white minister, as much as they are the executors of what actually transpired of that whole situation, okay, Nelson Mandela was the one who called the shot. Apparently, he was in prison for 27 years, right? Like I just spoke about mental health and how you actually get to being there. Obviously, when he came out, Nelson Mandela wouldn't have been in the same state of mind. That's why Zuma is like the best person. Zuma is smart, that you get what I'm saying?
Not the
It's because
best.
okay, he's not the best, but he's smart. He is a business tycoon, you get what I'm saying? Like, okay, Ramaphosa is a business tycoon. Zuma is like, Angazi Gabizan, but he's a...
Ramaphosa is a sellout. And
Oh
then
yeah, Zuma is a business tycoon. Yeah, let's put it like that. So
Yo.
already,
Yo.
okay, Gina, like it's Kamamanga.
Sorry.
Okay, so you know what happens, right? What I'm trying to say. Obviously, Nelson Mandela called a thing on him, but the question is, was it the real Nelson Mandela or is the fake one?
I heard about the fake one. I heard Nelson Mandela died in jail.
Gibson.
Was
Yeah.
killed.
killed, not died, killed. Cold,
Still
blood,
dead.
killed.
Because he
But
was
you have
also
to
a
say since
radical.
you also do history, huh?
He was also a radical. See, the debate around Nelson Mandela and if he was real or not is something that still needs to be proven because we can't go around perpetuating rumors that we know nothing about.
Allegedly.
However,
Yeah,
what I will tell you,
allegedly.
what I will tell you is that it logically does not make sense that a person would all of a sudden come out of prison and forget
views.
everything
Bro.
that he learned
Bro.
in his childhood, forget how to speak his Xhosa, forget even the small hand gestures that
Get what
he
I'm
used
saying?
to do. Why would Umama Winnie
Even
Mandela, the scars on
Little
his
kids,
body, why were
little
they
kids.
missing? Like, let's ask the relevant questions. Like, Mama Winnie Mandela went to prison every single year for 27 years to go see Nelson Mandela while he was still in
27.
prison. Why would she divorce him after he comes out of prison? Like, let us make sense out of all those things.
Yeah, she was framed. Moose. She was
Why
framed.
was Nelson alone in that meeting? Why did he not go with why did he not go with the African National Congress? Because the African National Congress at that time stood for unity. It stood for peace. But they did not
communism,
stand for unity and peace when he went into those negotiations alone.
nationalization.
Let's be
That's why
honest.
he sold the country to white people. Because let's be honest, the reason why we're still okay, white people are still in like white supremacy still have like it's very gross in South Africa. It's because let's be honest, Nelson Mandela just gave it was a word you all are free, but then
It's like
not
Tabang said,
financially
we're not free, we're just not getting beaten.
Yeah, we're still
The
like
only thing that
in
changed is that
apartheid.
we're not getting beaten.
Not getting beaten up. We can now go to waterfront.
And that's the honest truth. And you know what they did? You know what they did, Nev?
Go to
They made
waterfront, but you
sure.
can't afford it.
Like we only remember when we went to Kemp's Bay, we only bought 2 rounds of drinks.
Nah, don't talk about cock.
Yo.
One plate was like 450. Like, yo,
One ice cream. with
that's my whole transport, bro.
It was a ice
line.
cream.
It was a
It was a
fun
very
line.
we had a nah experience.
Came back broke.
Nah, we just like, didn't want to blow up balance. It's expensive. One meal, it's like plus minus 300. How?
One Savannah, $60. One
Bro,
Savannah.
nah, but this Savannah is different.
It's
different.
It was still those days.
Yeah, it was different than on
Sell
the.
thick ones here. in the whole-
I don't drink alcohol.
And they
Cold
put
for
the
please
lemon
buy me
in.
some.
But then you were still explaining about the whole search, huh?
Oh yeah, like I was saying, I was still talking about like the whole Nelson Mandela thing and the whole Steve Biko thing. They turned our leaders against us. This whole apartheid regime thing. Like if you're gonna be white men going into people's land and going to colonize them in their own land, then you gotta have plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E, plan C. You get what I mean?
All
You gotta have a lot of plans.
emotions,
So, you know what I mean?
basically
So that you can execute them so carefully that your plan works.
Because these people had all
They
the
still
power.
in our land even right now. That means they have plan D. You get what I mean?
And they're still in leadership again.
Bro, think about it.
But I want us. You see those
They-
people that's
That girl, you see that girl that
They're
trended,
two-time.
emancipate your mind, khulula umqondo wakho.
And
You
people
see
make
that
fun.
girl? She was
Ikhona
speaking,
imali, but ithini imfundo?
and
Girl,
when she was
Tabang's
speaking
asking
about
who's dead
education,
because he doesn't
that
have
girl-
TikTok on his phone.
You get what I mean?
You don't have
That girl, when
TikTok
she
on
was
your
speaking
phone,
about
boy.
education,
Get
dog,
TikTok.
she wasn't talking about
Hannah, who's like,
A-E-O-U. She was talking about your history. Do you know your history as a black child?
do you even know yourself?
The thing is, never mind yourself, because the thing is, we're so scared of our own selves. That's why we have relationships
That's
don't
why I
work.
say, yes.
That's why we have friendships that
Man,
don't
it
work.
stems from where? Mental health. Which we ignore. You see, when I went to that mental health institution, it was very disheartening to see. And I was the second black person there. The rest was white people. You know what I'm saying? So tell me, what does it say about us as a race? We actually this
Don't
is-
care about them.
You get what I'm saying? That's why even the people you see what I saw there were CEOs, people in these big places. That means actually if you know what you're doing, you can get to a certain point. You get what I'm saying? Not just focus. That's why we drink a lot. You see, you said that we don't work in relationships because we still have our inner child that hasn't healed. That's why we find mothers continuing with their parenting that their mothers gave them,
Which they know is wrong.
which they know is fucking wrong.
Hey.
But they continue.
Wait,
with
that
it.
was personal.
Very.
Relax.
It's the 1st of August.
Forgive
But I
her.
relate, boy.
Forgive her.
You know me and you, we relate.
But then that's just how it is, guys. So you were still saying something, Tawam?
No, just supporting your point.
Yeah, it's just how it is. It all stems from mental health at the end of the day.
And the inner child. I love how you spoke about the inner child.
It can never be healed though. You can only heal it
Can
by the
now.
small
It can.
It can, but then it takes time to do we actually take time
Nope.
to do it? Me, I could say my inner child is almost healed because I actually took stand to
Steps.
actually you
You
get
know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I'm able to buy myself sweets just because I can.
You get what I'm
There's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Because I wanna heal my inner. If I feel like I wanna get a cake, I'm gonna go get the cake and eat it. Healing what? My inner child. It's not about only those things I know, but then
Okay.
I was- it's
Whoa.
not- I know,
You
I know.
read my mind. Amen.
I know it's not about only those
Uh-huh,
things. It's also about the small things. For instance, I used to be a person, okay, I'm Bob the Builder.
Bob the
You get what I'm saying? So when I was a kid, I've always had people put me down, right? But now I can't even stand a person to put me down because I'm healing my inner child. If you're projecting your things on me, it's like,
I know
okay,
it's,
keep that to
it's
your
only
things.
you
get what I'm
projecting your
saying?
feelings.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All the things
It has
that
nothing to
happened
do with you.
me, you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So all the things that I was privy to when in my childhood, I'm actually reversing them, not actually projecting it on the people, because I don't actually care about that anymore. There's a thing about emotional intelligence. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to like a person to actually be cordial with them. Just it's basic human decency. It's an etiquette for being a human being. You don't have to be ushinak. Walk around eggshells.
Ngathi manje contract facial muscles.
If you meditate, you will know that they say let your eyes relax.
Especially
you get what I'm saying?
And
That's
Now
why
you have to be wrinkled.
You get what I'm saying?
That's why I went to Bababi. Oh yes, you just came up with the reason.
Even that's why
why
Kim
people are
Kardashian
ugly.
used to not laugh because it was gonna make her old. But then once we're still on that note,
but those are like, that's not
Nah.
even good.
she's crazy. That's
It's gonna make me
You know what
Kim,
happened?
Kim K.
She's crazy, but you know she has that plastic face. That's why allegedly
Plastic nose.
I'm
everything.
yeah, she's a billionaire.
Plastic ass.
Plastic nyash.
You girls in a yacht and it fell off after she gave birth.
And the thing is, like, now you can see how our body is changing. From back then, skin to now skin. Nowadays, skin is like, there's
I mean, it's a
arms
family
in the
thing. I
ass
mean,
and
that
it's
is
like,
not weird.
hey yo, where we going?
Yo.
Where are we going? It's the
Zakala.
same with, I didn't want to say it, but it's the same with Nicki Minaj, bro.
But then Nicki
Hey,
is dope with it.
No, she's not.
But then Nicki Minaj like,
not-
don't kill my fantasy from when I was a kid, bro.
Nah, is that
I'm
still your
playing.
crush?
No, I'm
My
not.
anaconda
I know that
don't-
she's fake now.
my
Hey, Anaconda, that's when Nicki.
Anaconda.
Nicki.
No. Now, the thing is, every time I sing the Anaconda song, I see her as.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like,
I was shaking.
it's like, bro.
Kim scene, like when she was
Yeah.
going out with the
It's
piece.
the song with Ariana Grande.
Tell me out, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
with
God
your
is still-
name on
God is
it.
still
Ah.
You know who's been making us wow these days on TikTok?
Hey, Cabrilla.
Do you know what's this? Uncle Don, ne? He's always dancing on TikTok. We're in his room, right? In his office at Macro. This is a life-changing situation, right? This guy was posting TikToks of himself dancing just dancing to deep house, old school songs, making people reminisce, and he actually trended from that because he's an old guy, not in a bad way, who's just in TikTok and is reminiscing on his days, but he just does this. And everybody was just enjoying it because he's subtle with it. Guess what happened?
What happened?
He got featured in a Drake featuring Gordon music video. You see the song that
What?
dropped last? Yes.
Did Drake pay him millions again?
Drake is still there.
We don't know, but then, you know
Still
what was the background story, you know? He actually wanted a car.
get
He's
too
been
excited.
always wanting a car, and then they gifted him with the car. At the end of the video, they actually showed that. But if you ask him that they gave her millions, they gave her a change, because now they bought him a polo.
For the grandpa.
Oh, yes.
Is the grandpa or like an uncle?
A grandpa one. He's a dad, let me put it like that.
Yeah.
He's a goodman type shit.
Does he have money?
He's working at Macro.
You should be grateful
That he got a car.
that he got a call from
And
Drake.
got featured on the music video.
And he's on a Drake music video.
That's eternal. Just from doing
You forever lit.
TikTok. Just from doing those.
Yeah, you forever lit. What more do you want?
That's my thing. But then to end
Money.
on a high note, ne? To end
Sell
on
the
a
car.
high note, ne?
Sell the car if you want money, bro.
Sell the car. That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean,
Sell the car.
his family was being shown on the video and all those things in his house. But then,
Each of my children and each of my wives want money.
I mean, that's acting and shit. But like,
Yeah.
he was like crying and shit. He's like, really? He was even checking
People are always ungrateful.
Really, nigga?
You're getting put on. Now you're coming with your own demands. You're telling me what you want.
Yes.
I can take you off and take another family. It's as easy as that.
But it won't slap the same though.
It won't slap the same.
Uncle
There's a
Don.
lot of like internet sensations that can be.
You almost said celebrity. I was like,
No,
you get what I'm saying?
you get what I'm saying? There's a lot of
Then-
internet sensations, bro.
Let's end it on a high note because our airtime is almost charged. You wanted to say something? Alright. Okay.
You have
You know,
1 minute
You want,
remaining.
yeah. You know, almost. Please.
That time is almost.
No, but your airtime is almost charged, my guy. You get what
1
I'm saying?
minute.
But then I wanted
minute.
to tell you all that A$AP Rocky dropped a song last week, Friday on the 2nd of August, and he's coming with a, like 10
Song.
Yes, I haven't listened to it, but
I also haven't listened.
but it's coming. But my thing is, A$AP Ulali isikhathi eside. This is Koshiro guy. So we know him as a fashion influencer now because like,
Yo.
Really? Don't
They're
we
not
don't we know him as
These niggas are
Rihanna's
not
boyfriend?
Oh, as the rapper.
you see,
They know the
you
rappers.
see what she's
That's
proving
Rihanna's
my
wife.
point. She's proving my point. Don't we know him as Rihanna's
Joking,
baby
hey,
daddy?
fuck this.
This nigga said wife.
Yeah, Rihanna's. You get what I'm saying?
Made a
Yo.
mistake.
Because at the end of the
fucking
day,
wrong.
no, but at the end of the day, whose pockets are bigger?
I mean,
Yo.
that's why she's flashing her ass on the internet. So,
Yo!
that's just it.
Yo!
Make sure you stay tuned and interact with us on all social media platforms. We go by at Grab the Painkiller with no spaces, guys, with no spaces. And
this
make sure
was
you catch us
Friday.
at Mandla_Kamen on Instagram so that you can get in tune with all the things that be happening. And then if you want to share your confessions, you can tell us your confessions on gubanemandla12@gmail.com. I repeat, gubanemandla12@gmail.com. Make sure you like us because we like you. Peace and love.
Shout out SC Rocky.
Yeah.
Fashion.
Ciao in the bag.
You be tripping, we know you. Wait, the fuck? I'm dying.
I was hitting that doggy.
You gotta miss out.